Hello, everyone. It's Kia Kelly, marketing and TikTok strategist, where I teach female coaches and course creators how to use the TikTok platform to generate leads and make money in their business. Um, am I streaming from the wrong account? Am I? I don't know. No, I think I'm okay. All right. So, welcome everybody. I'm excited to be here. If you're watching on the replay, just type hashtag replay in the comments. That's going to let me know you're watching this on the replay. I just want to confirm that I am on my King and Kelly Instagram account. Like I have a podcast account, and I'm like, are we on the right account? So we're live on StreamYard, on Facebook, on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and TikTok. And then we're live here on Instagram. And so I just want to confirm that I'm on my Kia Kelly Instagram account. I'm pretty sure that I am because it's just like Kia Kelly is live. And I'm like, why would it tell me that I am live? I'm like, so anyways, so good afternoon, everybody. It is 12:30 here. Today's Tuesday, right? It's like if the days just go like it just gets away from you. You know what I mean? Anyway, I want to talk. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nona. So I want to talk to you guys about when you should know that it's time to hire a social media manager. Okay, when do you know that it's time to hire a social media manager? Okay, now I want everybody in the chat to tell me, where are you currently marketing your business? Okay, like what are you using right now to market your business? So right now we are on Facebook, we're on YouTube, LinkedIn, hold on, TikTok, duh. We're on anywhere else? Wait, hold on. We're on, sorry, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok. Yes, I'm pretty sure those are all the places where we're currently like really active marketing my business. And so I'm curious, where are you guys currently marketing your businesses? And Facebook and Instagram. Okay, thanks, Mo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are you guys on Instagram? Where are y'all marketing y'all's businesses at? I want to know. I know you guys are here watching me on Instagram, but where are you marketing? Now, here's what I will say. So, we're talking about when it's time, when you know it's time to hire a social media manager. So, for me, I feel like, let me give y'all my backstory. So, when I first started my business back in 2000, I always forget what year it was, 16 or 17. I can't remember which one it was, right? 16, I'll just say 17, just so I don't exaggerate. When I started my business back then, like I didn't have an audience anywhere, right? Now I had like 50,000 followers on Instagram on my hair care account because it was a whole different business on that account, but there wasn't a King Kelly brand on any social medias. And so when I got started on Facebook and I got started on Periscope because Periscope had the live streaming feature, and I was like learning what in the world that was. And so I was streaming there and then learning how to do all the things. And I can't say that I was like heavily consumed with social media because I was just like that's where I was. It was either I was live, I was posting, or I was running my business, and that was it. And so as we have grown and started developing an audience in different places, right? Um on Here's my deal. I will have to say that I have felt very compelled that I had to be everywhere, doing everything all the time, right? And that's what we started to do, right? And of course, we've had lots of success, being on the different places and all the things. But here's the deal. Last year, at the beginning of 2020, was it 20? No, at the end of 2021, I realized that my business was not going to grow if I was the only person in my business. It was like me, and then I would have a contractor here and there, and then that was it. And so I started realizing the business was going to be stifled if I didn't grow, if I didn't have somebody coming on board to help me. So when that came about, that's when I finally hired an assistant at the end of 2021. And then we spent the bulk of 2022 like developing systems. Now, yes, I was still doing what I was doing, serving my audience, creating content and all that. But internally, we were creating so many systems and so much stuff, right? Because I had, in order to grow, you had to create systems. And, I found myself in 2022 being like, now I've got to be even more everywhere, right? Because we're on TikTok, obviously, and we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and then we had a YouTube channel, but I wasn't really doing much with it. And of course, I started to realize that, like, here are these new opportunities to grow. You know what I mean? Here are all this stuff that we can do. And I found myself, like, as the CEO, right? Like, running the social media, creating all the content, writing everything, doing all the sales, and working with the clients, right? And the more that I kept doing all of those things, burnout. I mean, absolute just burnout, right? Have any of y'all ever experienced burnout? Like, or you're burned out right now? We're watching a lot of people on social media right now that are, like, just completely burnt out. And I get it, and it's because they are doing so much, or they've had to do so much, right? And it's exhausting, to try to do so much. And so this was when, as a company, I decided, like, okay, we're actually going to bring someone on to manage a lot of these things for me so I can focus on my clients, right? So I can focus on running my business. And so we created systems in our business to be able to help with the social media manager to be able to do her job. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm here. This is not recorded. This is me live. Look, booger, right? This is me live. Okay. So I realized we had to bring on somebody and teach them how to run our social media. And so that has been a process. I'll just say that. Like, have any of y'all ever struggled to hire a social media manager? If that's you and you have struggled to hire a social media manager, just type struggle in the chat. I'm curious. Valerie said, it's hard to do everything yourself. I'm here to support solopreneurs do their thing. Exactly, right? I know you're from Howard, right? Nope, I did not go to Howard, girl. And so it's a struggle, to do all the things, And so I said, okay, my job is to create systems so that way, excuse me, what happened? Oh, I just had some sugar. I'm like, why am I sleepy? I just had some like a Pop-Tart. Don't ask why a Pop-Tart. I just did. But anyway, so I had to create systems so that our social media manager could do what we needed her to do. But before we ever hired somebody, we were, like, going through the process of determining, like, what is it that we actually do? What is going on? You know what I mean? Because, like, when we have tried to hire a social media manager, and I'm just being honest, when we have tried to hire a social media manager, we've had some people that have come along that said, here's what I do, here's what I charge, and here's what I can do for you. And, we're like, wait, what? Like, once we hired them, we're like, you're not actually doing what you say that you could do, or what's going on there? What's going on with all this stuff? You know what I mean? So that has been a process, right? So then what started to happen was, as I built out my own systems and process in my business, we started having so many people kind of come to us like, hey, Kenya, look, I know vertical video is everything, right? And I know that I need to be doing vertical video, but I need to run my business. Like, I can't be creating TikTok videos all day. I can't be commenting all day. I need somebody else to do all this stuff for me. And so that's why earlier this year, we finally said, okay, now we're ready to launch our vertical video agency. Okay. To where now my social media manager, she's the one that's kind of scheduling content for me now. And my main focus is the clients, right? My main focus is, yes, I have a list of content I have to create. I create it, give it to the team, right? Or I shoot it and then I put it in my drafts on TikTok or Instagram Reels, right? So that I can focus on, our clients, because our clients are just like me. You guys are like, you're running your business. You don't have time to do all of this stuff, right? And so when somebody asks me, when do you know when it's time to hire a social media manager? It's when you spend more time creating content on social media than you do running the business, right? When you spend more time commenting, posting, coming up with all the ideas, and you're not spending enough time running the business or selling your products and services. That's when you know it's time to hire a social media manager, right? Or when you know that you should be doing a thing and you haven't been able to do it because you know what you should be doing on social, right? But you're like, but I don't have time to do it. Like I'm so busy over here with this that I don't have time to do this over here. How many of you guys find yourself with like, I would do it if I had time to do it? The question that we get all the time is, Kenya, like, how often do I have to post on TikTok in order to have success? Right? Because back in like 2020, a lot of us were teaching and preaching and doing it, me included, that we're posting like 4 to 8 videos a day on TikTok. And we were killing it, right? And we had time because we were like, it was COVID-19 season. You know what I mean? But like now, nobody's doing that. Nobody's over on TikTok posting 4 to 8 times a day. If they are, God bless them. Like that's not an effective strategy anymore. It's crazy burnout, and we're just not doing that anymore, right? But what we are doing is we are teaching our clients how to create one piece of great content, and that is very intentional and strategic, and to generate leads and make money, from the platform, right? And so like, because like we know that our clients, their focus is their business, right? Like you should be focusing on CEO level things, right? So there's sometimes I have these conversations with my team. I'll give you guys an example. So we have our YouTube channel, right? Excuse me. I should not have had that Pop-Tart. That sugar is just not good for me. Anyway, so what was I about to say? I forgot what I was about to say. What was I about to say? I know I was talking about a YouTube channel. What was I about to say? Oh, dang. What, do y'all remember what I was about to say? See, this is why I shouldn't have had that Pop-Tart. The little cover thing is sitting over here with this darn Pop-Tart's like, gotcha. And I'm like, Anyway, what was I about to say? Do y'all remember what I was about to say? That y'all got me. Okay, yeah. Nobody remembers. This is why live stream is lit, because like you just be here with me like, wait, what is going on? And I'm 41 too. An example of what? I can't remember what I was talking about. I think an example of doing everything. Okay. uh Anybody know what I was talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. um that is so funny to me. I'm sitting here like, la 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 la, it's not coming back to me. Focusing on thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine's in there. Catherine's in there. Okay. CEO level task. Here we go. So I've been having like conversations with, because I have my main assistant and then we have a new assistant who we're teaching her how to be a social media manager for us. It's a process. And I've been having to like explain to her about like, okay, for example, this is what I was saying. YouTube channel. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we have our YouTube channel, and YouTube really wants you to create thumbnails, right? And so in addition to thumbnails, when we are promoting our YouTube channel on our email list or whatever, we have like email banners that like talk about the YouTube or whatever, right? And then we have like our blog. Oh, excuse me. And so thumbnails, YouTube is very like, people on YouTube are like, they're gonna stop and watch a video based upon the thumbnail. It's like a whole thing with YouTube. It's not about like how cute you are or how aesthetic your feed is. It's like, what's gonna cause a person to stop and want to watch that video on YouTube, right? And click on it. And so we have our team who designs graphics for all that, right? And for the longest time, I had my own design agency, so I know what I like, and and all the things, and I'm always studying this and this and learn all this stuff. And so we got to this point to where every single day or multiple times a day, my assistant would send me a message in Slack and say, okay, I need you to review this image for this, and this. And this would happen every day, over and over and over again, of me looking at a thumbnail to approve a thumbnail, right? And so I started going like, okay, wait. I need to focus on running the business. I need to focus on serving my clients, and then I need to focus on creating content. I cannot like as a CEO, just like, hear me, don't take this the wrong way. As a CEO, I should not be given a task from my VA to approve a thumbnail, right? when in which the graphic designer should be able to create the thumbnail according to all the specifications that I've given, and then the VA can approve it, right? And it took a little while for us to get to that place where I had to go, why am I continuing to do this? Why do we not have a system or process in place that shows this is what we do, this is not what we do, right? And so we had to, like, create that, right? And me going through that whole process of all of that was taking me away from serving my clients. It was taking me away from selling, which is how we, make money in the business, right? And so I had to go, all right, system, create, you approve, right? And so we finally got that taken care of. And so for you in your business, like, it's really important for you to go, okay, at what place in my business is where I need somebody else to start doing it for me, right? So we have a lot of people that reach out and go, okay, listen, I've got all this going on with my business. I know I should be doing vertical videos, but I don't have time to write scripts. I don't have time to post it, find sounds. I don't have time to do all those things you're telling me to do. And so I'm like, well, why don't you just have us do it? Why don't we write your scripts? You shoot 5 videos, give them to us. Why don't we edit, post, and all that? And all of our clients are like, yes. Because they recognize that, like, I need to be focusing over this over here and not this, right? So for example, I have some different things that I do in my business, right? So on a regular basis, I'm on TikTok looking for the hottest TikTok trends of the week, and then we send a list of the top 10 trends of the week to people that are subscribing to our service called Biz Talk Trends, right? And so what started to happen was I started going, okay, I love that we have this service, but how can what's the best use of my time? The best use of my time is to create a system to teach my VA how to do exactly what did I do on TikTok to pull the trends, right? And then I focus on serving the people that are in that community, right? So the people that are subscribed to Biz Talk Trends, I have better it's better for my VA to pull the trends, and it's better for me to actually teach people what they should be doing and answering their business questions. Does that make sense? And so it's like, instead of me doing all of that on social media, I focus on what I focus on, right? So if you are saying, like, okay, like, yes, I need to be focusing on what I should be focusing on, more than likely there's many of you who it's time for you to actually hire a social media manager, where it's time for somebody else to do all these things that you're doing. Because if you guys did not know, there's so many new updates that are happening every single day, right? Like Instagram is prioritizing images again. So like now it's like it would be very beneficial for you if you were actually creating single image posts, if you were actually creating carousels, right? It would be beneficial to you if you were taking those same images, right, and posting them on the new app Lemonade, right? So lemon with an 8. It would be very beneficial to you to post it there. Why? ByteDance owns Lemonade. And so now Lemonade is basically it's marriage between Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok, right? Right. And so you've got this all thing that's happening right now on Lemonade, which is basically coming for Pinterest and coming for Instagram right now, right? And the same content that I'm telling you to create on Instagram, right, that you're already doing or should be doing, you can put it on Lemonade too and grow an audience there too. But I already know that you're probably like, what the? Ain't nobody got time for another social media platform? This is exactly why you should have a social media manager. Okay. This is exactly why you should hire somebody else to do it for you. Okay. This is exactly why you should hire somebody else to do it for you so that you can focus on your clients and your business, right? Who here does not have a social media manager? If you're here watching live or on the replay and you don't have a social media manager, just type me. So it's Lemon, Lemon, and the number 8. Okay. Lemon and the number 8. So Lemon 8. Okay. Yeah. So I just got on Lemonade. I think I have like 3 followers, right? Because I'm in the process of learning how to grow our account on there. And my main focus is our clients, right? So I'm learning it in my spare time, but my business time is 100% focused on clients. We write client scripts. We manage their accounts on TikTok. We're getting ready to start managing people's accounts on LinkedIn and Facebook Reels. And so, like, that is my number one focus is serving those clients. And then in my spare time, when I have time, I'm learning Lemonade. Now that Love is Blind reunion is over, now I can focus. Because Love is Blind just ended. They just had the reunion. And I'm like, okay, now I can get back focused because it's over now, right? And so in my spare time, I'm gonna be learning how to grow accounts on Lemonade. So that way, if we start if our clients say, okay, we have an account on Lemonade too, can you manage that too? Then we'll know growth strategies and won't just be like just putting anything up, but no, because like, listen, we don't advise you to be on social media just posting stuff, right? We want you making money from where you are, right? That's the goal. Like the bag is not being everywhere and making nothing. The bag is being everywhere and making money everywhere, right? But it doesn't mean you have to make a million pieces of content. It just means that your social media manager has a plan and he or she knows how to grow the accounts where they're assigned to. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Now listen, I do want to do some Q&A. We're talking about social media management, social media marketing, and all the things. And I want to answer some questions for you guys. Okay. Now, I already know that some of you guys are like, well, you do TikTok account management. What does that look like? Well, we actually are managing accounts for TikTok, Facebook, and LinkedIn, right? As a package. And then if you want to add on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts and there's something else. Well, we're gonna offer that later in the year. We're not offering it right now. Okay. Now, if you are interested, you can fill out an application. Let me give y'all the link. Okay. So this is the link here. If you're interested in working with us, where we will manage your vertical videos, okay, then I want you to go here and fill out this application. The application is absolutely free, but the application lets us know about you, lets us know about your business, and lets us know if you are ready to invest. Because to invest with us, it's not cheap to work with us because we do everything. We write all the scripts, we post, we engage, we do all the things for you, and we edit the content too. So we do all the things for you. So it's not cheap, but it's not gonna break your bank, for those of you guys that are like having success in your business. But I do want to open up for some questions. What kind of questions you guys have about social media or marketing? Okay, let me address the elephant in the room. So Montana has like passed the whatever that they're gonna ban TikTok. But listen, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna go through. First of all, it's Montana. No disrespect to Montana, but it's Montana. But second of all, like it's just that's just not what we do as a country. We just don't approve of banning an app like that. We just don't approve of telling people you cannot access this thing on your phone. You cannot create content on your phone. You cannot watch things on your phone. We don't do that. We don't even do that with Pornhub. You know what I mean? We don't even do that with like child porn sites. We should, right? But we don't even do that with that. So I highly am like, that's just not it. Like, just think about it. Like, y'all think about it. Like, we don't ban the worst of the worst of the worst things. We just don't, right? And so that's just not going to happen, right? But I do think that it is an election season and everybody's doing all the things on all sides. You've got Republicans, you've got Democrats, you've got all sides, right? Trump was all about banning TikTok when he was in office. Now you've got Biden, but now you also got Biden in the White House with TikTok influencers. It's like, so just, y'all just don't be like, up in arms about it. It's not going anywhere. It's just not, And then I always tell people that you don't want to be so heavily invested in one platform that you're not actually making sure that you are diversifying, right? So people are like, King, are you nervous about TikTok? I'm like, no, TikTok is just one aspect of what I know. I've been a business consultant for years. Like, I know so much. Listen, I was just on a panel over the weekend. And my topic, it was actually me being interviewed, and my topic was TikTok marketing. And so as they started asking me questions, they started hearing my answers was a lot more than TikTok marketing. They started asking more systems and processes and funnels and all this detailed stuff they wanted to know. And by the end of it, they were just like, we had no idea what you knew. And I'm like, yeah, because people think I just know TikTok. So I don't have this high concern that, I'm going to go out of business because of TikTok. No, I don't think TikTok is going anywhere, but I also don't have any like high concern that I'm going to go out of business because I'm much bigger than TikTok, and I don't mean it in the sense of like I got more followers on TikTok. I mean that there's just so much more that I know than just TikTok. So that's not my high concern, right? But I do teach people that if you've got however many followers, wherever you've got them, you can't just put all your eggs in one basket. Like Facebook Reels are blowing up right now. YouTube Shorts is blowing up right now. And I'm like, my job is to market and generate leads. That's my number one job as a business owner, is to market my business and generate leads. And then I follow up with those leads. That is our job, right? Our job is not to get to 1 million followers. You can do that if you want to, but you don't need 1 million followers to make $1 million. Okay, you just don't. You just need to generate leads and then sell your products and services. And you sell enough of them, right? And then you get to $1 million. Not saying $1 million is the goal, but does that make sense? So don't focus so much on growing a social media platform. You need to be growing on that platform and generating leads from the platform. That is the big goal. That is the biggest of the biggest of the biggest goal, right? So like I have a second account on TikTok right now, and the goal of that account isn't even to get to 1 million followers. If that goal of that account is to build a brand that becomes attractive to brands where someone would want to represent me as an agent, right? So then can lead to some things on television. Right. This side of my business is more the marketing side of me. The Kia Kelly brand, which is my second account on TikTok, that one is focused 100% on Kia Kelly being Kia Kelly. Kenya being Kenya, not even Kia Kelly, Kenya being Kenya over there, so that I can do some things in television. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So listen, if you are somebody and you're saying to yourself, yes, I do want some help with account management. Okay. Now, if you're watching this on Facebook or if you're watching this on Instagram and you are interested in account management working with us, you can just type the word management. Okay. If you type the word management in the chat, our system is going to send you a link to the application. Okay, it's free to apply. It just gives us some information about you, but you can type the word management and we will send you some details. Okay. Otherwise, if you're watching everywhere else, you'll see a link on the screen where it says KiaKelly.com/management. Oh, I didn't even realize we're live on TikTok. I forgot. Sorry, TikTok. I totally forgot you guys were here because it wasn't up on my screen. Oh man, that is so funny to me. Okay, if you have a question, feel free to to ask in the chat. Like I forgot, I'm streaming on Instagram on my phone, and then I'm on StreamYard like with everywhere else, and I forgot to go to the screen where it would show me TikTok people are in the chat. So funny. Okay, let's see. I have a big company wants to work with me. They want to give me a quote. I don't know how much. So if a brand wants to work with you, you need to ask them what's their budget. Like I can't give you a rate for what it is that that they want you to do, but you got to find out what their budget is. Okay. So Martha, if you are interested in account management, you want to go to the link that's on the screen because you're on TikTok. TikTok doesn't allow me to send links into your DM like through automation. I can only do automation on Facebook and Instagram right now. Okay, let's see. I missed anything here. Let's see. Management. Okay, so Catherine, if you go to the link on the screen, YouTube won't let me send you a DM. But if you go to KiaKelly.com/account management, you can get the link. And then those of you guys that are here on Instagram, you can just type the word management. So Facebook and Instagram, you can type the word management, and our system will send you an inbox message with a link. But our system ManyChat does not work with LinkedIn, YouTube, or TikTok because they don't have the functionality to be able to do that. Okay, only on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, I'll fill out the form. Perfect. Okay. Anybody else got any questions? And listen, we do all types of things in our business. We have digital courses. You can work with me one-on-one. And then obviously we have our account management services. So if you want management, there's the link on the screen. Otherwise, if you want to work with me, there's a link in my bio to get all the access to whether it's a one-on-one, it's a digital course, or what have you. Okay. Okay. I don't think I see any additional questions. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, you guys, then I will come back to you guys tomorrow. My intention, listen, here's what I'm trying to focus on. So, the way that I built my business is through live stream. When I got started back in Periscope days, it was live stream. When I got started on TikTok and I got to 1,000 followers, live stream, right? And so right now I'm like, okay, we are really building our account management system where we're servicing, like our goal is to service like 100 clients. We're nowhere near there yet. We'll get there. But our goal is to get to 100 clients, right? And the number one way we're going to get to 100 clients is the same way that I've built my business for years, which is live stream. Okay. So you guys are going to see me come on live all the time, and I'm always going to teach, and I'll always give you guys an opportunity to work with me, whether that's going to be account management, whether that's going to be one-on-one services, or if it's going to be one of our courses. You're going to always hear me talk about those things, and whichever one works for you is what works for you. The link in my bio has access to free stuff, paid stuff, and account management. Okay. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to start working on having an actual schedule of when I'm going to be live. I used to be live every day at like 9 a.m., right? Eastern time. That's early because I'm like, I'm loving my sleep. So now I'm working on having a set schedule of like, here is when I'm going to be live. And my goal is to be live 3 days a week. If I can do more than 3 days, great. But my goal is 3 days because I know I can serve you a lot. And then I know that is how we've always built my business. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I will check you guys for the next live stream, and I will see you guys on the next one. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.